Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Ziggin. We'll be doing One Punch Man Chapter 198 Revised. This just came out the other day. I will be trying something new with this. So I'll be showing off different pages every so often when I want to talk about the page, like, in depth. I'm not doing for the full chapter just because I copyright problems. But this is a test of sort to see if we can use it, because fair use would be allowed if I wish to show off a picture and talk about it and all that. So we'll be testing it. We tried it with Fairy Tail and no problems. And Fairy Tail I thought would be the stricter one. So we're trying out with One Punch Man. My Xbox. I'm going to turn off my Xbox because it's a little loud because I was running something. Running a game on it. But we'll be jumping into chapter 198 revised right now. We have a picture of Fubuki on the cover. Speed of sound and speed of light. So just for example, we'll pop it up just so you guys get to know what I'm doing. It's not great, but like I said, for copyright problems. So they're in the trash heap. They're facing one another for my final moments. So I'm really curious how this will go and how much detail is going to be put into the fight between these two. I know the first copy of the chapter way back months ago, there was somewhat of a skirmish, and then it was like disbanded. Keep bullshitting. I'm the one who taught you how to use a sword. Hey, you always stuck in Squad 5, right? I'll give you some tips on how to handle blades. If you can do that, you're never gonna get anywheres. If you can't do that, you'll never get anywheres. My ninja call sign is Speed O Sound Sonic. Mine's Flashy Flash. They find out we're talking, we'll be in deep trouble. You act like you're so good, but you're in Squad 5 too, aren't you? They don't get my genius. What's with this guy? Sonic fell into Squad 5, the category of failure, but he was also a rebel, offering me advice even when there was nothing in it for him whatsoever. He just wanted to help out. He's a good person. He was the only person I had to talk to. We have this scene here where it's them dueling and all that. Like, they're actually dueling, and he's showing at least some progress of, like, he is helping. They're basically fighting against each other, and really just gonna upgrade their... Well, back when they were children, they were at least improving the skills by fighting each other. That's not it. Try drawing in it with a reverse grip. Hide the blade through the bottom of your arm. Then directly from there, like this. Oh. This way you don't even have to flip your wrists. I see. Like this? And holy shit. So we have Bucket Sonic goes into, or Flash goes into Sonic, but Sonic already predicts it and gets the, like, sword almost, what is it? It's a really good counter, but I'm guessing it's because of the bloodlust. We know if you have this horrendous bloodlust coming off of you, it can be sensed. And Flash is kind of like sweating, and Sonic is just laughing. One day in the Ninja Village would last 72 hours. 6 of those were for sleep. The food had no flavor, and all info from the outside was completely blocked off. We see the cells where the living is like a prison-like cell. We spent every day living as machines that did nothing but learn skills for killing. We are not allowed to display any human emotion. Those with dead emotions were considered top performers. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this. They're so happy. Like, they're so happy and they're just, like, going at it full force. It's so fucking cool. It's so cool, like, to see them go at each other like that. Oh, that's so cool. The parallel is them going at it again. And it's neat because Sonic, like, they're clashing. Sonic and Flash, I don't know how much I can show. That's the problem. I want to show more, but I don't want to go too much because fair use. Like I said, test. This is a test video. We'll the next time we do another chapter, we'll test and do a little more, and we'll see. But still, they're both like sword to sword, dueling each other. Sonic gets ready with a kunai and goes in for attack, while Flash blocks it and goes in for an attack of himself, and Sonic backtracks. And you can see right here, this you can't see my cursor, which is so weird why you can't see it. Let me actually see something real quick. Yeah, you're supposed to see my cursor, which is weird. But yeah, you can see. Yeah, my cursor's not showing up, which is weird. You can see them in that like small panels. They're having fun. They're absolutely having fun, which is great. Okay, maybe it's the background I'm using. Can't be shown with the cursor in front of it, which is weird if it's that way. But still, you have them attacking each other, but both of them are like blocking with the swords and dodging. Sonic is pushing Flash back. Then it seems like Sonic like kind of speeds up his movements and does a counterattack, kind of push him back. And it's just attack. It's not like they're not getting hits on each other. They're just blocking every single time. They're on par at this moment. As you can see from this panel, they're on par. They're like just so good against each other. If you're curious what the background is behind everything, it's an old picture and it's lightning. It's a thunderstorm. But they're like they're just having fun and they're at like 1-1. This is so cool. They both do a wind kick blade. But Flash dodges and then does ultimate technique flash kicks. And ends up kicking like Sonic back into the pile of debris and like landfill and that. And then out from the smoke or the dust and grime, you can see, I'm guessing it'd be shurikens coming out. His explosive shurikens. 1, 2, 3. At least there's 4 coming out, and he comes out along with them. And fucking Sonic rushes past Flash. Flash ends up like being able to bear the attack. Now with God damn it. Now with Flash on the other side. Like this. He's from all directions. He's pit in. And they're moving all the shurikens from both sides are coming at him, and they start tracking him, which is not too hard of a thing for Flash Sonic to do. We've seen these shurikens and moves used before against Saitama and Genos. And they all track him. And then he says, "Exploding shuriken." Holy shit! He's pulling out that. So, it blows up. Flashy Flash looks more just, he's fine. Mostly fine. And then he pulls out a trick. Whoa, this is fucking cool. Look at, it's the nine shadow funeral. It's the same thing he used against Genos way back. I think he's probably used it more than once. All I can think of is when he's facing Genos and using the 9 shadow funeral. And he goes in to attack Flashy Flash with attacks from all sides. Wind Blade kick. And Flashy Flash is able to destroy all the shadows and blocks the real Sonic. And then, fucking shit. I don't even know what's happening here. This is so fucking gnarly. Look at this. Look at it. It's so fucking cool. It's like, it's Flash fucking Flash Fist Sonic, and Sonic gets hit with this. It's like, I can't tell from this. It's like, it's like all this power is being forced in, but during this point when Flash is pushing Sonic back, Sonic is still attacking. Yeah, I think that's it, because that big form of energy was all these punches from Flashy Flash, and he's just getting pushed into the ground. Insane. And Flash lands back. I never thought I'd have to use one of my ultimate techniques against you. Sonic, you've gotten stronger. It's too early to give up. The way you are now, we could. Before anything can happen, this happened in the original. All the Tenai, whatever the fuck, the Heavenly Ninjas, throw their swords to where Sonic was buried into the ground. And who the hell are you? Speedo sounds Sonic. This is not the designated time nor place. You are supposed to lure him out. What is the meaning of this? I doubted we could rely on you from the very start, but so be it. Let the execution of Flash traitors to the village commence. These fucking assholes. They've risen up, and they're like all gathered up, readying their weapons to begin this execution of Flashy Flash. Like, they're getting prepared. Gah! You bastards! You bastard! Sound of Sonic is... He has scratches all over him, but he punches one of the guys back. Speedo Sound, you have you turned on us completely? You just tried killing him. He defended against Flash Fist. Tisk. I wanted to take down Flash myself rather than hand him over, but you had to go and interrupt our duel. Terrible timing. This is a matter between me and him. You guys stay out of it. Also, the upperclassmen act pisses me off. I never want to see your faces again. Have you lost your mind? I guess we should also execute you. After all, every one of us is an extremely powerful elite ninja. I'm sure you realize how pointless it would be to try and take us all. Holy shit, that's such a cool thing. Look at this. You see Sonic looking at these foes and then just thinking of Saitama like they're so tiny, smaller than grains of sand compared to the immense power he's seen in Saitama. There's nothing on the scale of Saitama. Like, he's already, it's so cool. I love One Punch Man. So you don't just keep challenging Cape Baldy for the sake of it. You're only alive because we got interrupted, Flash. You sure do run your mouth a lot. But for now, let's shut these guys up, shall we? Indeed. And that's the end of the chapter. So it looks like next time we pick up, we're probably going straight into them versus the Elite Ninja. We're actually going to see a fight. I'm curious, can you guys... Also, weird, we don't see fire and wind here. They were there in the original, so I wonder if they'll show up, or if they're fully hidden away now. But tell me what you guys think. Like I said, this is a test to see if I can... How much... Like I said, I'm trying to do as much as possible to say, like, this is fair use. I'm showing off a page. Not showing off the full thing, because people would have to go find it themselves. I know some channels have done just live reactions of the full chapters before. I've seen that, and then some people use full chapters with color. Some people use like like it's opacity is turned down with a different colored background, like I was doing. So tell me what you guys think. I definitely need more help with that. Because since I'm not trying to work on add clips to anime just yet, the anime reviews, that'll be way in the future when I start messing with that. But I wanted to try to help with the manga, add a little more context. I don't know if I can do this for all manga. Fairy Tail is probably gonna be more heavy on their like limits of fair use. I might be able to do it with Battle Angel Alita. I might be able to do it with one other manga that I want to start, but it all depends. It's so cool. It's so, like, this chapter is fucking amazing. This chapter was, if not, like a 9 out of 10. My two favorite moments is probably the Flash Fist, where Sonic was able to, like, prepare, like, and dodge it. This chapter, the original felt more like Sonic was being pushed back a lot more compared to Flash. This feels more like Flash and Sonic is on equal levels. Like, this feels like more likely they're within a ballpark in strength and power and skill. This chapter just, it's so good. I really wanted Sonic to show skills. I really wanted to see Sonic skills versus Flash. It's such an immense thing. Like, it's so fucking cool. And I said it in the previous chapter, Sonic is one of the characters I've loved from the beginning of One Punch Man, ever since I started watching the show. I watched the show up until, I think it was the end of season 2, and then I picked up the manga. I picked up the manga not where season 2 ended. I picked it up like 10 chapters after where season 2 ended. So I still have there's a middle room there that I still have to figure out. We'll figure out when when anime comes around. But I've been reading this forever, and Sonic has been one of the ones where, since he's been coming back, I just want to see him get somewhat a shred of power to be able to, like, force Saitama back, like, really not annoy Saitama, but actually show power, if that's possible. But to show that Flash and Sonic are, like, on the same level is so fucking cool. It's so cool. I absolutely love it. This is definitely a 9 out of 10. Then, like I said, the other thing is Flash finding out the reason why Sonic keeps fighting Cape Baldy or Saitama is because he wants to beat Saitama. He's been training he's been trained to get better and better to be able to defeat Cape Baldy or Saitama. And Flash knows that, but to see the image of Saitama being this giant mass and saying the power of these elite ninja, these heavenly ninja, are not even grains of sand compared to Saitama is so incredible. This is coming out tonight. This is the last video planned for tonight. There might be one other video that comes out. It'll be a Fortnite video. But like I said, this is more of a test, and we'll see. Oh, this is so cool though. So cool. Like I said, I know you guys probably want to see more chapters, but I'm just trying to find the correct amount of chapters, like pages shown or panels shown, to the amount of talk time I can do for fair use. So just heads up, I'll try to get better and figure out more with this, but this is, like I said, test video. Still amazing chapter. I can't wait till next week. This one was a longer one. I really am thankful for that. More than likely this will be 2 weeks from now we'll get the next chapter, but I can't wait to see these two just rinse the floor with these guys. I don't have any high expectations for the Heavenly Ninjas. Maybe this time around they'll show more like force and power than they did last time. Last time in the original ones, they kind of got wiped. The floor got they got wiped. Like the floor got they were defeated so easily. I'm hoping this time it's not that fact and they actually put up a decent fight, but they'll probably get wiped out real easy again, knowing how this probably goes. But my biggest thing that I love here is showing this chapter just made me feel like Flash and Sonic are within the same ballpark for strength, power, skill, and like level. If not, Sonic is like a little behind Flash. But still, I can't wait. Because even in one of the final pages here, you can see there's actually the same amount of damage on Flash as Sonic. So I can't wait to see what we get next chapter. Other than that, I'll end it here. Like I said, this has to come out tonight. So I don't know when this will come out, but I'm hoping it will come out tonight. I just don't know what time. If you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up a lot of content. Always, this has been Mr. Crazy. You can sign off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.